नमस्कार सर्व विद्यार्थी मित्रांना. तर केदार कोचिंग क्लासेस अँड कॉम्प्युटर लर्निंग इन्स्टिट्यूटमध्ये तुमच्या एका नवीन एपिसोडमध्ये तुमच्या सर्वांचं स्वागत आहे. आज आपण एक नवीन पाठ शिकणार आहोत. सो मी तुमचा दोस्त एज्युकेटर निलेश पवार सर. तर आज आपण विज्ञान म्हणजे सायन्स 2 चॅप्टरचा जो आपला इंट्रोडक्शन टू मायक्रोब्स हा जो चॅप्टर आहे तो आपण आज पाठांतरामध्ये घेणार आहे. सो टुडे वी विल सी द इंट्रोडक्शन ऑफ मायक्रोब्स. सो बेसिकली टुडेज लेक्चर इज हायली फोकस्ड इन इंग्लिश, सो देर विल बी अ लेस एक्सप्लेनेशन इन मराठी. सो प्लीज cooperate with me. If you do have any kind of doubt, you can ask me. I will try to explain it. Okay, so let's begin with our lecture. That is the introduction to the microbiology. It is the 7th chapter. Introduction means we are introducing a new study that is called as microbiology. So what is the meaning of microbiology? Micro means small. Okay, till how much small? The size that we cannot see with our naked eye using any kind of compound microscope or by the electronic microscope. That specific type of any living organism or any living creature can be visible. So that is called as microbiome, means life, logy means study. So what is the full meaning then? So any living organism which is cannot seen by their naked eye and that is utilized, that is used for the study of various industrial dairy products or anything. Okay, so such study is called as microbiology. Using this study of microbiology, various kinds of industrial products like paints, various industries like dairy products, FMGC products. In this, some microorganisms, some enzymes are used to fulfill our day-to-day needs. Okay, so we need yogurt, we need curd, correct? So that curd, it is not possible to make by a traditional process. So for making a possibility of this, okay, so making the possibility of this, we are using some industrial processes. Sorry, there was something on my camera, so just I have touched it. So here in industry we use some microbes in a large proportion to make curd, to make cheese, or to make any dairy product. Okay, so that kind of study we will study in this today's chapter. So today we will learn what is meant by applied microbiology. So what is meant by applied microbiology? So enzymes like prokaryotes and eukaryotes, microbes, their proteins, the study of applied genetics, molecular biology, and lots of etc. Okay, so this all kind of study is studied under applied microbiology. For example, let's take an example of curd. If I want to make a curd and it should be produced in a large scale, like in curd which is made in a dairy industry in a huge quantity. So using this applied microbiology, I am using some enzymes like prokaryotes and eukaryotes, okay, like a lactobacilli. So when I add lactobacilli inside the milk, that milk gets converted, making a thick dense proteins molecular in the previous milk, and it gets transformed into the curd. Okay, so this curd now can be utilized, packed and transported to all the small stores. Okay, so that can be used. So here I have used my here we have used some microbial enzymes, that is lactobacilli. This lactobacilli, it is a microenzyme. So here we have applied this microorganism, that is lactobacilli, inside the milk to make curd. So I have applied this science to convert the milk into the curd. So that study, that typical study is studied under the applied microbiology. What is meant by the industrial microbiology? Okay, so the enzymes or the microbes which are used for the commercial purposes in a broad range scale, okay, for various economic as well as social as well as environmental related processes, and their products include, that is called as the industrial microbiology. Now you got it, what is meant by microbiology? Okay, then we will take some examples. What are the main features? So there are main two features, that is various kinds of productions that are made by the help of fermentation process. The fermentation process, in the fermentation process like bread, cheese, wine, okay, any kind of raw material for chemical, enzyme, nutrients, medicines, such microbes are used in a broad scale, as well as for decreasing the environmental garbage. We use some microbes to maintain the garbage level and to control the pollution which is harmful for the environment. Okay, so there are various kinds of steps, preventive measures, steps are taken throughout the world with the help of UN nation by the WHO, and there are lots of agencies. Okay, for example, in India, Swachh Bharat, our own government is collecting all kind of garbage, dumping in a specific area which is allocated several kilometers away from the city and from the main downtown or from the outskirt area. Okay, so these are some examples. Okay, so next we will learn what I mean by products. Which kind of products are basically made using the microbes, okay, in the applied microbiology. So in that we will study the first category A, that is the dairy products. As soon as we talk about dairy product, you will easily imagine we are talking about the products which is made by the milk. Okay, since from the ancient time we use milk, and traditionally we convert that milk into the various form to increase the life shelf of that milk in the different form. So the cheese, butter, cream, kefir. Kefir is a product which is made by the curd, okay, with the help of curd, yogurt, etc. So where the water content and the acidity of the milk changes during the formation of this product, okay, and the texture and the taste and the flavor also gets improved. Okay, see, the taste of milk and the texture of milk and the flavor of the milk is totally different than the texture, taste and flavor of the curd. Both are totally different. Let's say cheese, it is also totally different. Okay, so it is a process where performed on a large scale. This process, dairy products are the process where it are performed on a large scale with the more skill. Here skill is very important. If we lack with the skill, it may be very dangerous to the person who is taking your product. It may suffer with the food poison. So there should be the good skills, and that skill should be conserved, okay, by yourself. For that we have to study a lot. So for the production of the most of the bacteria, for the production of the most of the milk production, bacteria in the milk itself is used. Bacteria in milk itself are used. Only cheese, remember that only cheese is produced with the help of the fungi, not with the help of bacteria. Okay, keep it in mind. So it is the basic process where the yogurt, cheese, cream is converted with the help of milk. So base is the milk for any dairy product. So here Milk is pasteurized first. It is boiled. It is because of the high boiling point of the milk, the bacteria, the enzymes which are, or the microbes, harmful microbes which are present inside the milk, they get killed. Then the milk is filtered. Now this filtered milk is now fermented with the help of lactobacilli enzyme, and this lactobacilli enzyme converts the lactose sugar into lactic acid. Okay, this lactobacilli convert the lactose sugar. Okay, see, it is the point is here. In this process, the lactose sugar of milk is converted into lactic acid, and the milk protein gets coagulated. Coagulated means small grains are formed with the help of lactic acid due to the lactic acid. Besides, compounds like taste and flavors are also formed. So diacetyl has a flavor of butter. Okay, when you eat or when you consume the butter, so there is a chemical who gives the flavor of butter, typical type of butter, that is diacetyl. So when you go to the chowpatty or at the street restaurants, so basically they use adulterated. I'm not blaming to all street chowpatties, but some of the street vendors basically use cheap quality of butter, which is having the diacetyl as a chemical constituent, which increases the flavor of butter. It gives the taste like butter. Okay, so it is adulterated. So such things should be avoided by the vendors, street food vendors. Okay, as well as by the seller who is selling such kind of products. So yogurt products. Okay, so the yogurt is the milk product. Yogurt is the milk product which is produced by the using lactobacilli. Just we have read it in the previous page. So with the help of lactobacilli, we produce the yogurt, and it is the base product of milk. So for maintaining the protein content, condensed milk powder is added inside the milk, and it is fermented for the industrial purposes. So why the condensed milk powder is added? Because it increases the life shelf of yogurt. Okay, so we can consume for a longer duration, we can store it for a longer duration in our refrigerator. So milk is boiled at once and it cools to warm temperature. Bacterial strains of Streptococcus thermophilus and Lactobacillus delbrueckii are the both enzymes which is added in the 1:1 proportion inside that warm milk. Due to this, the lactic acid is formed, and the Streptococcus that makes the protein to gel. Okay, it transform it into the gel. Okay, the protein is converted into the gel that gives the dense consistency consistency to the yogurt. Okay, now the yogurt becomes very thick and dense. Because of who? Because of Streptococcus. Okay, so acetaldehyde compounds are formed in the lactobacilli that gives a typical taste of yogurts. So here, acetaldehyde in a curd, what we have studied, in butter what we have studied, diacetyl, but in yogurt, acetaldehyde is the main compound which gives a typical taste of yogurt. Okay, which is formed due to the lactobacilli. So nowadays various fruits juices are mixed into the yogurt to impart the different flavor. So you nowadays in the advertisement you can easily see that there are the various kinds of yogurt flavors are developed, strawberry flavor, chocolate flavor, to improve the gut or to improve the immunity of gut. We consume yogurt. Basically, children do not consume yogurt because of that typical type of taste. So for increasing the taste, to enhancing the taste, to get a typical type of different kind of flavor, so we add some fruit juices like strawberry or we add some chocolate like syrup inside that yogurt to enhance the taste and flavor to consume for the children's, for the consumption of children. So example like strawberry yogurt, banana yogurt are produced in a broad scale. So the shelf of life of yogurt and its probiotic properties can be improved by pasteurization. So in the previous page we have read what is meant by pasteurization. So now butter. So there are basically two types of butter. Two types of butter like sweet cream and cultured are produced on large scale. Microbes are used for the production of cultured variety. The typical microbes are basically used for the cultured variety. Okay. Cheese production, how the cheese is produced on a broad scale, that we will now study. So here what they have said that, see, the cheese is produced on the large scale by from the abundantly available cow milk all over the world. So now the chemical and the microbiological tests of the milk are performed first. Why? The quality of the milk should be higher, the protein content should be higher, no microbes should be present, or any kind of disease should not be present inside the cow milk. Okay, if the cow is suffering from any kind of disease, so that milk can be get defected, so due to which the low quality of cheese can be made, or during meantime of fermentation process the microbes may get attacked with that harmful enzymes or microbes, due to which that food becomes that cheese become poisonous to our health. So for understanding it, microbiological tests are conducted and it is very essential. So some colors and microbes like Lactobacillus lactis, Lactobacillus cremoris and Streptococcus thermophilus are mixed in the milk. Okay, it imparts the sourness to the milk. After this, to impart the dense texture, way, that is water in yogurt needs to be improved. Water in the yogurt, it should be improved. An enzyme rennet obtained from an alimentary canal of cattle was being traditionally used earlier. The cattle which we have from that cattle, inside from its alimentary canal we remove an enzyme, rennet, and that is used for making the cheese. Okay. However, an enzyme protease or protease obtained from fungi is used to produce vegetarian cheese. So nowadays a lot of vegetarian cheese is available. Why? Because we are using one fungi variety where it has a special kind of enzyme inside it, that is protease, that is extracted and added inside the wild cheese production, and then vegetarian cheese is made. The whey is separated from the yogurt. Now the water which is present inside the yogurt, that is removed, so that water is called as whey. Okay, and which is used for the different purpose. Okay, we can use it again. Then the process of production of cheese is started through steps like cutting the solid yogurt into pieces, washing, rubbing, salting and mixing of essential microbes, pigments and flavors. See, now the actual cheese process is started now, and step by step we cut the solid yogurt into the small pieces, and now it is washed, it is rubbed again, now it is salted to increase the life shell, and some essential microbes also are added to preserve the conservation and the life, to enhance the life shell of the cheese. Some pigments are also introduced, and some flavors, artificial flavors are also added to get a better taste. Okay, then this cheese is pressed and it cut it into small pieces and stored for ripening it. Okay, without ripening, the good quality of cheese cannot be produced easily. Okay, for producing that we have to ripen that cheese, and it takes a long time. A longer duration, a good quality, heavy quality of cheese is produced. Okay. During the industrial production of the milk products, strict cleanliness and sterilization is essential, as bacteria can attack by viruses. See, previously I have said that if the cow is suffering from any kind of disease and there is the presence of some diseases, that should be sterilized, that should be clean. Okay, that should be removed by from the milk. Why? Because such bacteria, if they are present inside the milk, then some viruses attack the bacteria easily. Okay, in the previous chapters we have studied what is meant by bacteria, what is meant by viruses, how viruses attacks on the bacteria. Okay, so if you have not watched our previous lecture, we will upload it, and please just go it and see it. We have started from this chapter, so please, you have any kind of concern of doubt, please go to our previous videos and please see it. Hence, virus resistant varieties of bacteria are developed nowadays. Recently, use of mutant bacteria has been increased. Artificial some strains are developed that will help to unnecessary steps, to avoid unnecessary steps of materials. Okay, so it reduces the cost of production, as well as it increases or enhances the quality of the cheese. Okay, freshly prepared cheese is always soft. Example, cottage cheese, cream cheese, mozzarella cheese, or on storing for 3 to 12 months, semi-hard cheddar cheese is formed, whereas after ripening to 12 to 18 hours, a very hard cheese, that is Parmesan cheese, is formed. You have heard about the Virat Kohli's restaurant. Inside that Virat Kohli restaurant, there is one pasta variety which is baked in the Parmesan cheese. Okay, there is a huge Parmesan cheese block. Inside it, they have made one depression, and inside that they add some semi-baked pastas. They add some white milk sauce, some different kinds of varieties of masalas inside it, like oregano, chili flakes, etc. And they burn it with using some external sources of fire. Okay, stove-like structure. So they burn it, and due to the burning, the cheese gets melted and it gets mixed. Okay, so it is conserved for a longer duration. It is very costly, so that rate are very costly. So in some restaurant, this cheese is present and it is sold with a high cost. Okay, that dish is sold at a high cost. So I am not doing any kind of promotion of Virat Kohli's restaurant. Just for example, he is a celebrity, and we have some kind of Indian thinking that we kept easily in our mind such things, such examples. So I have told that. So for that I have preferred that example. So next is the probiotic. So these are also a milk product, but contain active bacteria. It contains active bacteria. The bacteria are living inside in it, but they are really helpful for our health, immunity, and as well as for our gut improvements. Okay, for example, lactobacillus, acidophilus, lactobacillus, casei, bifidobacterium, bifidum are the such examples of bacteria which is used inside that probiotics. So these microorganisms maintain the balance of essential microorganisms, that is, increase the population They increase the population, good bacteria population, which is should be in our intestine, in our guts or in our stomach. To increase the population of microbes, helping the digestion, see, and decrease the population of harmful microbes like Clostridium. Okay, so we use probiotics. Probiotics are the products which are available in forms of yogurt, kefir, sauerkraut, that is pickled cabbage, dark chocolate, miso soup, pickles, oils, corn syrup, artificial sweeteners, microalgae, etc. It is a seafood like spirulina, chlorella, blue-green algae, etc. Okay. So why the probiotics have developed much in the recent days? Why the importance of probiotics are increased nowadays? So these products forms the colony for use of microbes in alimentary canal and control the other microbes and their metabolic activities to improve the resistance and lower ill effect of harmful substances formed during the metabolic activities. Okay. Useful microbes become inactive. Useful microbe becomes inactive due to antibiotics. Probiotics makes them active again. So the doctors doesn't give antibiotics directly. Why? Because it make a bad habit to our alimentary canal. It doesn't form the good microbes. It doesn't allow to increase the population of microbes. So instead of that, doctor first says that take the home remedies, drink yogurt, have kefir, have pickles, eat dark chocolates, okay, which is having 75% of cocoa inside, okay. So such dark chocolates are given or considered as a good product of probiotics, okay, which has the ability to increase the population of such healthy microbes and to decrease the harmful microbes like Clostridium. Okay, nowadays probiotics are used to treatment of diarrhea and treatment of poultry also. Okay, in the earlier classes you had prepared the solution of dry yeast for your observation of yeast. Okay, which substance is prepared by its use on a commercial basis. So they have asked a brain power question and that should be answered by yourself. Okay, so think it, and if you know the answer, let's me know on our comment box. Just share your answer in our comment box. That will help to our other students too. Okay, now we will move further with the bread. So different types of breads are produced with the help of flour, like cereals. Using the different kinds of flour of cereals, we can make different types of breads. So the dough is formed by mixing the baker's yeast. The dough is formed by using the mixing of baker's yeast. So which kind of yeast is used? Saccharomyces cerevisiae. Saccharomyces cerevisiae is the microbe which is yeast which is used and which is mixed for while making the dough. So Saccharomyces cerevisiae, water, salt and other necessary material with flour is mixed, and after that, due to fermentation, a carbohydrates by yeast, sugar is converted into the carbon dioxide gas and ethanol. Dough rises up due to carbon dioxide gas and becomes spongy, okay, very soft. Okay, because of the fermentation process, because of the carbon dioxide gas and ethanol, it becomes fluffy. So the bread is very soft in nature. So this compressed yeast is used in the commercial bakery industry. It is available in dry granular form for domestic uses. Yeast produced for commercial use contains various useful contents like carbohydrates, fats, proteins, various vitamins and minerals. See, such kind of yeast are used in the commercial uses. So where it contains various useful contents like carbohydrates, fats, proteins, various kinds of vitamins and minerals are also present inside that bread. So due to this, bread and the other products produced with the help of yeast become nutritive. It becomes very nutritious. Ingredients like vinegar, soya sauce and monosodium glutamate, that is Ajinomoto, that are used in presently popular Chinese food are produced by microbial fermentation. Okay, so these such kind of things are produced by using this microbial fermentation process, and the products like vinegar, soya sauce and monosodium glutamate is produced or obtained, and these are the popular Chinese food products, raw material for making the food. Vinegar production, okay, many of them are using the vinegar while cooking the food. With those who are not aware about it, you have seen at least the ads, so now you can get the idea. So now we will start with the vinegar production. In the vinegar production, vinegar is used in each country throughout the world to impart the sour taste. Okay, it has a very sour taste, typical sour taste. So to food material and to preserve the pickles, sauce, ketchup, chutneys. I don't like sour taste. Okay, just for helping you to understand how the sour taste is. So lots of people love pickles, so just for them I have done some expression like this. Okay, etc. Chemically, vinegar is having 4% of acetic acid. Only vinegar chemical constitute 4% of acetic acid. So what is the molecular formula? CH3COOH. This is the molecular formula of vinegar. So ethanol and alcohol is obtained by fermentation of carbon compound like fruit juices, maple syrup, sugar molasses, starch of the roots with the help of yeast, Saccharomyces cerevisiae. Okay, so ethanol is obtained using this using the alcohol, and it is fermented by using this Saccharomyces cerevisiae in the compounds of fruits, maple syrup, sugar molasses, etc. Okay, if you do like our teaching methodology, please I request you to like our channel, to share our channel and subscribe to our channel and press the bell notification when we upload the new videos to our channel and our playlist. That will inform you firstly, and you will be able to see our videos in first. So please do subscribe and share with your channel if it is informative, then only. On my request, please do not do any kind of share, subscribe or like. If you think that we are doing something good to our society to increase the knowledge and which is helping to you, so then only please like our channel, then share to your friends and subscribe, and tell them to subscribe and share and like also. So now, mixture of bacterial strains like Acetobacter and Gluconobacter is mixed with ethanol for its microbial degradation. Okay, microbial degradation means to kill the to reduce the ethanol. Some bacteria are introduced in the bacterial strains are introduced like Acetobacter and Gluconobacter. Okay, that is mixed with the ethanol to decrease the microbial degradation. Okay, so acetic acid and the other byproducts are obtained through it. What are produced when the microbial degradation is done? The acetic acid and some byproducts are also formed. So acetic acid is separated from the mixture of rarefaction method. Okay, it is a different method. If you want it, I will make a separate video on the rarefaction. If you want, please confirm me just once in the comment section box. Okay, acetic acid, if you want that lecture on it, on the rarefaction, then only I will make a video on it. So acetic acid is bleached with the help of potassium ferrocyanide. It is a chemical which is used for bleaching the acetic acid. Then it is pasteurized. Finally, a very small quantity of sulfur dioxide gas is mixed to produce the vinegar. So this is the whole process where we can produce the vinegar. So soya sauce is produced by fermentation of the mixture of flour of wheat or rice or soybean with the help of a special kind of fungus, that is Aspergillus oryzae. See this fungus. Okay, it is very tiny in size. We cannot see easily. For seeing it, we have to use some compound microscopes or electron microscopes to have a better and clarified image. So here are some beverages, some products. Okay, so in this column they have given the name of fruits. In this column they have given some name of microbes which are used with the to convert the fruit into making a good kind of beverage. So what is the role of this microbe? So in the cafe Arabica, Lactobacillus brevis, a microbe is used. What is the role of this Lactobacillus brevis? It is separating the seed from fruits. Okay, and a beverage of coffee is made. So cafe. Now you are getting it. Cafe means coffee. So similarly, go through this chart now. Now you will get the idea. If you have any kind of doubt, just comment me. I will clear your doubt on the inside the comment section box. Okay. So microbial enzymes. Nowadays, instead of chemical catalyst, using the chemical catalyst, microbial enzymes are used in the chemical industry. These enzymes are very active at a low temperature also, having a pH value and pressure. Low pH value and low pressure condition, due to which a lot of energy is saved, and erosion proof instruments are also not necessary to maintain that chemicals. Okay, so enzymes carry out specific processes. Enzymes are carried out with the help of specific processes, and hence unnecessary byproducts are not formed through the chemical reaction, due to which expenses on purification are minimized. In the case of microbial enzymatic reactions, elimination and decomposition of waste material is avoided and enzymes can be reused again and again. Okay, so it is a very important point, beta, keep in your mind. Hence, such enzymes are eco-friendly. Some examples of microbial enzymes are oxidoreductase, transferases, hydrolases, lysases, isomerases, ligases. Okay, so these are some enzymes which are used in the microbial enzyme industry. Okay, so processes of dirt or mock removal. The process of dirt, mock removal occur at a low temperature to decrease to mixing of enzymes with detergents. Okay, if I have some mocks or dirt on my shirt, some special kind of enzymes are added into the detergent that easily remove the dirt from my shirt, okay, or from my fabric. So glucose and fructose syrup can be obtained from corn flour. by the action of enzymes obtained from the bacilli and streptomyces. Okay, so microbial enzymes are used in the various industries like cheese, plant extracts, textile, leather, paper, etc. So microbial enzymes are used better in the various industries to make cheese, plant extracts, in the textiles, in the leather. Okay, for the making of paper, some microbial enzymes are used to improve the quality, to enhance the quality, to improve the quality, to improve the raw material, yes sir, to improve the product material. Food material like cold drinks, ice creams, cakes, juice are available in various colors and flavors. Whether these colors and flavors are really derived from the fruits, is it original or is it really real? No better. Some chemicals or some enzymes or some microbial things are added inside it, due to which it gets a typical kind of taste or it gets typical type of color. Okay, so read the ingredients in their proportion printed on the bottle of cold drinks and juices and wrappers of ice cream. Find out the natural and artificial ingredients which are present inside it. Okay, in such products. Wheat or rice flour is inoculated with asparagus. Asparagus, it is an enzyme where wheat or rice flour is inoculated. Okay, inoculated. So here in this table they have given some organic acids used in various commercial products and microbes useful for the same they have given. See here it is the source, that is so sugar, beet, molasses, ammonium salts are given as a source. So where microbe like Brevibacterium, Cyanobacterium are used, which forms an amino acid. Which kind of amino acid beta? That is L-glutamic acid is formed due to the reaction of Brevibacterium or Cyanobacterium with the sugar and beta molasses or ammonium salt, due to which production of monosodium glutamate is possible. It is made, that is the Ajinomoto is made. Okay, so like this you have to study it. This is the homework to you that we have to done. Okay, in the next lecture I will ask you, you should be able to answer it in the comment section in the next lecture, in the next video. Okay, so here we will stop beta. In the next lecture we will continue the next part. Till then, read it, and if you have any kind of doubt you can ask me on the comment section. Now there is an instruction to you. So after Diwali vacation we have started the admissions of online batches. If you want to enroll your name in our class, please contact us. Our contact number is 9172678312. If you want to take the admission, please call us. Very limited batches are taken. Every Saturday we take the tests. Okay, you have to share your answer photo on our WhatsApp group. We will examine it. We will give the marks. We will make, or we will assure you we share a best quality of education. We teach best. We take the best preparation from our students. We take the best exams to moderate our students, which helps them to get a good marks, to secure good marks in their board examination. If you want it, please enroll it fast, because a limited kind of seats are now available. Okay, most of the seats have been filled up. Very few seats are available. If you want, just contact us. Okay, and if you like our teaching, on our YouTube channel, please do like, share and subscribe. If you are seeing this video on Facebook, please like our page, please like our video and share with your friends. Okay, till then, bye bye. Thank you.